Hello viewers, welcome back to Homeopathy with Harmony, and this is yet another episode number 5, and this will help us dive into the world of homeopathy and holistic health. I'm anchor Rashmiprabhulingappa, and today we have with us Dr. Anusha, and she is from Homeopathy by Dr. Anusha Homeopathic Clinic, Bangalore. Namaste and welcome, ma'am.
Namaste, thank you.
Yeah, so today, ma'am, this is going to be a very interactive session and an episode because I have a couple of questions written, jotted down by our viewers.
Okay.
So they're very serious about our episodes and they have questions. So I'll be reading out all those questions to you.
Sure.
You have to clear it out first.
I'm ready.
All right. So here's the first question. What conditions can homeopathy treat effectively? This one of our viewers has asked.
Yeah, it's not, homeopathy can treat almost every conditions, I can say.
Okay.
May it be acute. Acute means like there'll be a kind of fever, viral fevers or any cold and flu seasons. Nowadays it is very common with the kids.
Right.
Flu is very common. So, and even viral fever, dengue cases, and along with sometimes if it is a bacterial infection or sometimes whenever there is a need for antibiotics also, along with that also we can give.
Okay.
The other thing is that it is one of the best medicine of treatise for the chronic cases.
Chronic.
Like if where the treatment, they are taking treatment since many years but they are not finding recovery, where we help with treating the root cause. So it's not just specific diseases we treat, but we treat the patient as whole, no matter what he is suffering with. May it be a schizophrenia, may it be a psoriatic condition, may it be a cancer as well, or any kind of any other diseases like now we have seen the dengue cases. Viral fevers.
Right.
So any conditions, homeopathy is one of the best medicines I can tell, where you will find which will raise the immunity of the patients.
Okay. So I hope Dr. Anusha ma'am has answered your question. So moving to the next question, we have another viewer who's asked, are homeopathic remedies safe and do they have side effects?
Of course, homeopathic medicines are very safe and it doesn't have any side effects because we administer medicines for pregnant ladies as well and very small kids. Maximum patients we have is the children, pediatric cases. So it is one of the best medicine and safest medicines I can say because it acts at a cellular level.
Right.
So it doesn't have a materialistic dosage that will cause a kind of any other side effects like heartburn or any other conditions. But it is very safe and it it acts very effectively.
Okay. So answering to your question. So moving to the next one, how do homeopathic remedies differ from other remedies or treatments?
So what happens is there are every mode of treatise, may it be allopathy, may it be Ayurveda, Yoga, Siddha, Unani, it has got its own way of treatment. Likewise in homeopathy we have a basic, the principle which we follow is similia similibus curantur. Means like cures the like. This is the principle on which homeopathy was founded, laid on principles. So here what happens is when we treat the patient mainly holistically.
Right.
So rather than more of symptomatic approach, we treat the patient holistically. So including his mind state as well, along considering each and every aspects of his life, like the past history, present history.
Right.
Any, if she's a woman, like we take obstetric history as well. Okay. So considering each and everything into case taking, we give a medicine, only one medicine. We call it as similimum.
Okay.
That own medicine, that's one medicine, constitutional remedy, what we call. It has a capacity to treat any condition he suffers in his lifetime.
All right. So I think ma'am has answered your question very perfectly. So moving to the next question, there's a person named Raju and he is asking, what should I expect during my first homeopathic consultation? And he's talking about his hair loss problem.
So one thing, Raju. So first for visit, when you come to visit me, so you should have first patience, because
Correct.
I am going to deal with complete case taking. It's not just the superficial symptoms I take, but also the symptoms along with your complete case history. Like it includes the past history, it includes the family history, your personal history, like how about your appetite, bowel movements,
Right,
which is
right.
very crucial, because to know the metabolism, to know about his sleep cycle. If it is a female patient, we'll have to know about obstetric history, menstrual history.
Correct,
Okay.
correct.
And along with that, if the patient is having any hereditary disorder in the family, running the family, so we'll have to consider each and everything along with the physical examination. So ultimately, that's very important aspect of in any treatment. So physical examination is needed to rule out the cause. Like if not, with the Raju has hair fall, I guess, no? He has hair
Yes,
fall.
yeah, that's what he's mentioned.
So if any patient comes with a pain, abdomen or anything, so we'll have to examine why your pain is coming and which quadrant of abdomen pain has.
Okay.
So depending on that, we'll have to take a detailed case history. So if you come to my clinic, so minimum I'll spend 20 minutes for you, Raju, to know about what you are as a whole. So why you're suffering with this condition. So to rule out the root cause and find, treat you holistically. So this is what the homeopathy holds different from other system of treatment.
Absolutely correct. And Raju sir, I hope you've got your answer here, and you can come and consult, take the consultation online or offline, and the number is displayed right on the screen. You can check out. For more details, contact Anusha madam as soon as possible. Right, moving to the next question, there's another viewer who asks, can homeopathy be used alongside any other treatments? Because he's also using allopathy. He's under another treatment alongside. So he's concerned whether homeopathy can be used along with allopathy or any other treatment.
Of course, because what happens, so maximum patients, so I can give an example of any anti-epileptic treatment the patient is on. So he might be having fits in the past and he is on anti-epileptic medicines. Sometimes nowadays hypertension, BP is very common, so they will be on hypertensive medicines or diabetic medicines. So whenever they come to us for treatment, I can't tell the patient to stop the medicine immediately. No, because those are very important for them to control the blood pressure. That is of course needed. Because what happens, any medicines, and one more thing is, like if there is any painkillers, if they are taking also, we can't stop that immediately. We'll have to taper down the dosage and we'll have to stop. But if it is a conditions, serious conditions like hypertension, anti-epileptic medicines, oral glycemic pills, or any other medicines, homeopathy can be safely taken along with those medicines, because our medicines will never interact with the other system of treatment. So other medications, sometimes patients, they will tell, madam, I'm not taking Triphala Churna for my constipation issue. So that time what happens, they will be having some bowel issues as well, and they have come to me for some other things. Right. So until I make them metabolism fine, I can't ask them to stop Triphala Churna or something.
Correct.
So the timing at what time I give medicines, that differs, because that will not interact with the medicine effect of the other medicine what they take.
Okay. So moving to the next question, and I think this is a pretty important one, because this is written by a pregnant woman, and also she's expecting the child very soon. And she says, are homeopathic treatments suitable for children and pregnant women? So this is the question from Shruti.
Of course. See, there are patients who come to me with the infertility cases as well. Those who are not conceiving, and those who tell that we have gone for IVF treatment, IUI, So, but also we are facing issues in conceiving a child. So what happens that time? Homeopathy can be a best solution, I can tell you, because what happens, why the problem is coming, we treat that. It's not just with a female, it's with a male also. The semen analysis, if there is any problem with them, like we can correct that also, along with the periods irregularities in women. If we correct both, and that time this will be corrected, I can say. Next, coming back to her question.
Yeah.
Homeopathy is very much safe during pregnancy as well.
Okay.
And after pregnancy also, where there's sometimes there'll be a very lactating mother, there'll be a less milk, which is milk production. So homeopathic medicines can be like a boon for them. That helps in increasing milk production.
Okay.
And also for the babies to develop the immunity. And one more thing, most of the patients, they come and ask, is for the teething troubles in the kids.
Okay.
Nowadays, almost every child, they go through this teething phase.
Okay.
Few child, they tend to develop fever. Few child, they tend to develop diarrhea kind of symptoms, constipation, and many other things, right? So those problems are also solved with homeopathic medicines.
Okay.
So it is very much safe and safe to take during pregnancy as well and post delivery also.
All right. So, ma'am, there's another personal question from my end. So, I have a relative who was suffering from allergies. Okay, so she always was prone to allergies because of the pollution outside. But now, after taking homeopathy medicines, it is all cured, say about 3 years back. But she's still, after looking at the pollution outside, she's still thinking that it might reoccur again. So, what are the other chances that, she can again be prone to allergies?
See, when you consider Bangalore is epidemic for allergies, respiratory allergies, or sometimes it might be seasonal allergies or skin allergies. Okay. So what happens here? It's not just the pollution. It's the main thing is like it might be the pollen emitting trees which are more in Bangalore. One thing, and sometimes because of the animal dander, the pet we have at home. Okay. And mainly, what I tell is like it's not about the pets. It's not about the pollen grains. It's mainly about your immunity. Allergy is, to be frank, allergy is not it. It is mainly the hypersensitivity reaction, I can say. Okay, because when it is completely treated with homeopathy, so what happens? Again, it will not recur. If it recurs also, okay, with or without medication, she will be fine. But conditions apply. She should put some efforts in maintaining a good lifestyle, and maintaining a good food habits along with the immunity. So I'll tell you, Rashmi, if your immunity is fine, no matter what you're getting exposed, because we don't know what viruses or what diseases we are getting exposed in future. Like COVID, we faced this again the adenoviral infection and many other things. Now chikungunya is going on. Dengue is going on. So what happens when we are getting exposed to different kind of virus? It's not like always a medicinal intervention. Of course, it is there to control the symptoms. But it's mainly the immunity of you, how you respond with the virus or the external source, microorganisms. Once you build immunity to that extent, wherein if you are fine with or without medications, you will never get any disease.
Okay. So I think I've got the answer. So another, viewer has written, her name is Amrita and she's from Shimoga. She's a model, but she has a lot of pimples now because of using some other skincare products. And she asked that does homeopathy also has these kind of skincare products where it can be applied externally, or is it always internal intake medicines?
Homeopathy, obviously we have so many pharmaceutical companies which are preparing the combinations of homeopathic medicines. Because we need something to apply externally as well. Like we have so many companies which are preparing even their pimple cream, the external applications or some shampoos and all those things. But what I prefer is of course you can apply them. I'm not telling that it's not. But the true homeopathy, where it lies is treating the disease from within. Because if you keep on applying external application from external source, externally, but the disease inside remains the same. Externally you'll be fine. But after some days, when you stop using that particular cream, again it comes out, isn't it? So what happens? Why it is happening? If she, for example, if Amrita, if she is going on through, if she is having some hormonal fluctuations, okay, or some other issues, sometimes might be the other issues she might be going through. So that has to be corrected once to get a clear skin. And nowadays, what we do, we just have very less water intake.
Correct.
In order to flush the toxins out from body, he'll have to have a good water, like at least minimum 3 liters of water per day.
Okay.
But if the water content in the body is less, okay, so that time also what happens, and we use so many external applications which clog the pores.
That's right.
Again, the pimples, pop out, and we just, do it like we just pop it out and we just remove it.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. But applying external application, it just gives you a temporary relief.
Correct.
But homeopathy, if you come to homeopathic doctor, we treat the root cause along with the external application. That gives a very, very good results.
Okay, I think Amrita has heard this from our doctor Anusha, and she will be following the guidelines very correctly. So we have another anonymous writer here. He has asked that, so unlike other allopathic medicines which can be brought or bought in the pharmaceutical shops directly from the pharmaceutical people, so he writes that can we also buy such homeopathic medicines directly from the medicinal shop apart from going and consulting a doctor. Will that be the right way to take a medicine?
See, this is one of the frequently asked questions.
Okay.
Most of the people, what they do is nowadays, because of Google, they just search migraine or
Exactly.
headache. Okay. So in headache, I tell my patients, headache, there are different types of headache, right from sleepless headache to some other headache as well, pathological conditions. Okay.
Correct.
So if you just search in Google, you'll get the same medicine. For example, in homeopathy, we have belladonna. Belladonna, we give it for headache also. We give belladonna for pain also.
Correct.
So, homeopathic medicines act on each and every organ of the individual.
Okay.
So, it is unlike other medicines. What happens? Homeopathic medicine, if you just look at in Google and if you go and buy it, as I told you in our last episode, for only cough we have more than 2,000 medicines.
Exactly.
Isn't it?
Correct.
So, which medicine will help him? He doesn't know. And he don't know the proper dosage of that.
Correct.
Only the homeopathic doctor knows the proper dosage, and if that is taken care, like if he takes the proper dosage, then he will never come up with any issues further. Otherwise, if he keep on taking that, nothing gonna work, because its homeopathic medicines are tailor-made. Means it's a constitutional, individualistic. So, for example, for you, Rashmi, it might be different medicine. For you, if I wanted to take, it might be different medicine. If you ask me, I don't take medicine for myself. I take it from my sir or my professors. Because some medicines have to be taken from the doctors itself. Okay, I just gave my example because we can't, self-medicate ourselves. Okay, so in homeopathy, for example, if we need some headache medicine, we go to pharmacy and we take it.
That's right.
But in homeopathy, what happens? It is completely a different approach.
Okay.
So I asked, it's my request for the viewers, please don't do this because it may lead to a different aspect. So please do visit nearby homeopathic practitioner and please take the medicines whichever is suitable for you, whichever is being prescribed by the doctor according to your needs.
Right. So again, reiterating the point that ma'am said, don't risk yourself in the aspects of health. Try to risk out in any other field, but not in health, because health is wealth. And in this regard, we have our Dr. Anusha, who will be guiding you, be it online consultation or offline consultation. The number is put up or right on the screen. The address is also showing. So you can come over here, take the right remedy, take the right consultation and get your problems resolved. Thank you so much for watching. Keep looking for more such content and more such videos and stay connected. Take care. Bye.